Hey there, welcome to the next video in the series of web designing using HTML. In my previous video, I have explained how we can give colors to the background of the page, to the text, and to give color to the borders. In this video, I will guide you on the HTML color codes to represent various colors. Now, what are HTML color codes? HTML color codes are ways of representing the colors we see every day in a format that a computer can interpret and display. Commonly used in websites and other software applications, there are a variety of formats including hex color codes, RGB and HSL values, and HTML color names amongst others. In CSS, a color can be specified as an RGB value. The intensity of the color ranges from 0 to 255. For example, RGB 255, 0, is displayed as red. Why? Because red is set to its highest value, that is 255, and the others, that is green and blue, are set to 0. Now, if you want to display black, you have to set all the parameters to 0. That means red, green and blue to 0. And if you want to display white, set all the parameters to the highest value, that is 255. In addition to RGB, we can add one more parameter to it, and that is the alpha parameter. The alpha parameter is a number between 0.0 and 1.0. Now 0.0 means the color is fully transparent, and 1.0 means you will see the solid color. Now let us see with an example how we can specify colors using RGB values. Now here if you can see, we have HTML body tag, then we have our paragraph which I have mentioned that in HTML you can specify colors using RGB values. And here if you can see, I have underlined it, bolded and center it. It is center aligned on the screen. Now I have given one heading in which we have style, that is background color RGB 25500. Now let us see what it is going to show to us on the screen. So here I have mentioned 00 and I am closing the heading tag. Then I have another heading tag which is RGB 00. So this also I'll write what it is going to show to us. It is 0, 0, 255, and I'll close this heading tag once again. Then we have the third heading tag. Why I am taking so many headings? So that I can give you an insight of how using these RGB variation colors, how we can, what all colors we get to see on the screen. So here it is going to show us RGB 255, 165. That means if I am taking the value of 255, the red, and green value as 165 and 0 value as blue, so what color is going to come on the screen? Here when we have taken red, green and blue, all zeros, now it should show us the black color on screen. So it is going to be 0, 0, 0, and I'll close this heading tag. And with this 255, 255 and 255, that means all the three colors taking the highest value, so it should show white color on the screen, that is 255, 255, 255, and this heading tag close. Now here I'll show you the example using alpha parameter also. That means the transparency of the color. So here we are going to see RGBA and 255, 99, 71, and alpha parameter is 0.8. I'll close this heading tag. Then here I will take the value RGBA and it is 255, say 99, 71, and now if I am taking alpha values 1, what it is going to show to me? As a matter of fact, we can take instead of 0.8 we can take as 0.5, and here let us see, write 0.5. Now I'm saving this file as rgba.html. Now this file already exists, so I'll click yes. Now I'll go to Google Chrome and I'll press Ctrl and O to see how we have approached. Now you can see here the red color when red is specified as 255. Then we have blue color when blue is specified as 255, and where red and green color have been given different values, and 0 here. Now here if you can see the border is of black color, that means all red, green and blue have been given the value 000. Now here if you can see the border is white color, wherein all red, green and blue have been given the highest value. Now you can see the transparency of the color. When we have taken the alpha 0.5, the transparency is little less. When we have given the alpha parameter as 1, the transparency is negligible. In CSS, a color can also be specified using an hexadecimal value in the form hash RRGGBB, where RR stands for red, GG stands for green, and BB stands for blue, and the hexadecimal values ranges between 00 and FF. It is the same as the decimals from 0 to 255. Now you can see an example, that is hash FF0000. Now this is displayed as red color because red is set to its highest value, that is FF, and the others, that is green and blue, are set to the lowest value, that is 00. Now let us see the example how we can specify colors using hex values. Hex values as in hexadecimal numbers. Now here you can see I have given the paragraph in HTML. You can specify colors using hex values. Now the first heading, style background color hash FF0000. That means red color has been specified as FF, green color has been specified as 00, and blue color has been specified as 00. Now let us see how it is going to put the colors on the screen. 0000, that is what I want in the first heading. In the next heading I want hash. I'll take hash here and 0000FF, and I'll close the heading tag. Then the third one I'll take hash 3CB371. So these are the combinations that we can use to specify the colors that we want to be on the screen. Next we have hash FF A5, then we have 00, H1 closed. Let us close this tag. Then we have another last one, hash 6A5ACT, and we'll close this this heading. I'll save this file save as. Then we have hex.html. I'll save this file on the desktop, and then I'll go to Google Chrome and I'll press Ctrl O, and if I want this one to be on the screen, and you can see when we have hash double F is the highest value of red color, then we have 00 and 00. This is the lowest value of green and blue, and you can see that the color has come red. Similarly for blue, then according to the combinations that we have put up, the colors are coming on the screen. There is one more way wherein we can specify the colors by using HSL colors. Now here HSL, H stands for hue, S stands for saturation, and L stands for lightness. Hue is a degree on the color wheel which ranges from 0 to 360. Saturation can be described as the intensity of the color. And if you want the pure color, that means the solid color, it is going to be 100% saturation. And if you define the saturation as 50%, you can still see the color. But if you define the saturation to 0%, you can no longer see the color. Same goes for lightness. Lightness of a color can be described as how much light you want to give to the color. Where 0% means no light. That means the color will be dark. 50% means neither dark nor light. 100% means full lightness, that is white. Now in this example, I'll explain how using various combinations of HSL colors we can make our page beautiful. So here we have taken heading, style, background color, HSL 0, that is hue is 0, saturation is 100% and lightness is 0. So what we want to be printed on the screen is HSL, and we are taking 0, 100%, 0%. Again, the heading tag to be closed. Here we want HSL to be printed as 0, 100% and lightness 25%, and we'll close the heading tag. Then we have HSL 0, hue 0, saturation 100% and lightness is 75%. We'll close the heading tag here. Once again, we want HSL to be 0, saturation 100% and lightness 100%, and we'll close this heading tag as well. Now we'll use the alpha parameter also here. So here what we want to be printed, we want HSLA to be printed as 0, then saturation is 100%. Here you can see lightness is also 100%, but we want alpha parameter to be 0.5. Okay, now let us close this heading tag and we'll save this file as hsl.html, and it is saved on the desktop. Now we'll go to Google Chrome and we'll press Ctrl O, and here you can see hex HSL, and you can see here on the top when lightness is 25%, that is it is dark, and when lightness is 75% it is light, and when lightness is 100% you can see how the color has come out to be very light. And then here you can see the saturation. When the lightness, we have taken this as 100%, the saturation of the color has come, the alpha parameter has come to 0.5.